Hello and welcome back to Kelly 60 Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time we took out a couple more unique monsters and continued on in the story where the Mechon have started attacking Colony 9. And Shulk has gained the power of the Monado. This time we continue on as we avoid our Mechon and head to the next major point. But first, I said I was going to do this. I'm going to actually try out, reform up the party gauge because it's going to be important in the next fight. And this M82 will let it not fall as much by the time we have the next cutscene. So, it's overall, all around pretty good to have. Wow, that's a big Mechon. And it has a face. Interesting. That means nothing if it has a face, that means nothing. Not when we have the power of the Monado. Interesting. What happens if it doesn't work? Oh, wait, what? Did I say that out loud? Ah, it's only doing 1 damage. Which, by the way, Shulk has said the only thing the Monado cannot work on is people. But machines are fine. This is obviously a machine, right? So why is this attack not working? And you just fight until I think the game already said the name Metal Face for it.
How can that be? The Monado should cut through Mechon with ease.
Performs the attack last resort.
Is that light? Other Mechon don't have that.
And it's not talking about the ether flow light, but the other Mechon don't have the lines. Because technically the blue light, which is ether space still, is technically inherent of all Mechon. Keep your eyes on the battle, Shulk. Oh, and he got hit in the back. And whatever that did. Everyone, get away right now. Shulk has another vision. Oh, that does not look pretty.
What did I just... Fiora! Get back!
Oh, God.
I won't let you hurt any more people. We will save Colony 9!
Oh. And... oh, it's happening exactly how Shulk saw it. Oh, no, that doesn't seem like a good thing.
Get out of here! Run!
Just know, because this does come true, anything that is equipped to Fiora at this point, you lose from your inventory. You will no longer get these items back. So, I have her equipped with a pair of jackknives. Those knives are gone. I assume supposedly gone with her body. And it's like, how did that not take it out? However, it did leave a mark where the lines are not being shown anymore on that Mechon. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. And you do see her, I think insult to injury, during that scene right there, you do see her hand literally lying limply outside of the thing, which makes it just rub salt in the wound. And if you're questioning things about appearances, don't. You don't want to know the answer. But Now we actually have a normal fight, and we have to do chain attacks. I should have probably saved that, but I... Ooh! War Swing. Fill his talent gauge. I probably should have saved Dunban's topple art because he could reuse it while still toppled. The enemy still toppled and reset the topple meter. And about halfway down its health is the end of the fight. And Shulk notices there's no lights appearing on the face as I pointed out, and decides, hey, I'm gonna be weird, jump onto the thing's arm, and literally run this thing through its head. Which does work, due to the fact that it doesn't have the light there. Maybe that might be a point to later. But, oh, apparently the Mechon are leaving. However, the faced one does look over to Dunban for some reason. And I also find it funny it's using claws. And Shulk is screaming bloody murder. And I do somewhat like at least the non-major areas do still show damage from the attack. Even if you go even like into like later portions of the game. The only things that don't make sense are the anti-air batteries, because for some reason the anti-air batteries just all work fine. No matter what.
The breeze feels so good.
But this is a nice little detail for the game is right here. The game does show off, keep in store what armor you had equipped or appearance you have for a specific cutscene if it decides to reference that cutscene again.
You know, Shulk, I hope every day can be like this, always.
I hope every day can be peaceful like this. Half an hour later, that's not going to happen. Brian's come to talk to Shulk.
Have you been to see Dunban?
Have you been to see Dunban? And Shulk says he has, and it's like, I can't do it.
It was him that consoled me.
Oh, and Dunban consoled Shulk, right? And trying to have say sorry or anything. And it's like, yeah, that seems like Dunban's personality.
I'm fine.
I will shed no tears.
Huh?
A year ago,
Yeah, that's surprising. Why will you shed no tears? Your own sister just died.
But I decided I would. Everyone who died in that war had something they were. Family, friend, and we won. No matter how painful.
Because technically he saw Mumkar as a brother, and he is no longer there.
Dunban.
Shulk.
Fiora would tell you the same thing, that she wanted to protect them, and
remember the gift of life that that is all I ask.
you know, cherish that idea that she decided to protect them. Because if she didn't, they would have been dead.
I've made a decision. Huh? My purpose in life. Shulk. They attacked our colony. I will find that Mechon. What are you laughing at? Sorry. I never thought you'd be the one. So you agree? Of course, man.
And I should point this out. Technically, if you're questioning why Shulk now has blades on the back of his arms,
What about the other one?
this is a weird thing. I understand if, say, the last epilogue stuff, if you beat the game and want to use that in the main game, that design in the main game.
Might be. It's a bit of
But,
an outlaw.
if you have another save file that is further ahead, and you get any armor parts in it, so like that level 40 file you saw at the end of the last part, you'd also get its armor. Weird. Very weird decision-making choices there. I mean, I get the idea, but seems a little weird.
Right then. Yeah.
Right then, yeah. I feel like that's more of a question on where we're supposed to go, Shulk, not a yeah.
Look after yourselves, boys. As soon as this heals, I'll be right behind you. And then we will seize our destiny. Together.
Yeah. Meaning, at some point, that sounds like a guarantee of at some point I'm going to join you guys, so there is another, at least what appears to be another party member. And, yep, another cutscene. Is this part going to be all cutscenes? Probably. I'll at least do something to at least do a little spicing of other things to do. Yeah. Where this place is, it's close to the head of the Bionis. Interesting. Why would they be near the head of the Bionis? Oh. This guy's actually voiced. Oh, it's Dixon!
No.
And he comes in here and, oh, that's not a good sign. Everyone's dead. Why is everyone dead? I assume frostbite, but fortunately everyone died. Except, yet Dixon notices something. I'm pretty sure right there that was originally another, past another dead body scene. But in front of him, ooh, is the Monado. And it appears there's a young kid sitting underneath it. The young kid from earlier is sitting underneath it. Oh, that face, it's Shulk. And then Dixon leaves with the blizzard over. Now I question, it doesn't look like he took the Monado with him. Then how in the world did they bring the Monado?
It's all very well going after that Metal Faced Mechon, but shouldn't we have some kind of plan?
Shouldn't we have some kind of plan if we go after that Metal Faced Mechon? Yeah, that's a good idea, Shulk. Colony 6, the only other Homs colony. Dang.
Maybe the people in Colony 6 saw something.
Good point. So, we go past the Magmel ruins and up through...
Yeah, and if we can get to the knee, it ain't...
Sounds like a plan. Let's
Get
head
to the
Colony
knee to
6.
get to Colony 6. Okay. I didn't want to go there, but sure, why not? And as it stated, now we have Monado arts to deal with when it comes to leveling them up. Did I get the books yet? No, I did not. I guess we can show that up. Show that off as well as get those books, but now we can do stuff with gem crafting. And I'll at least show some of these art books off because these will come in handy later. Especially for Light Heal. Where is Light Heal? Note they are a little pricey, but Always good. I'm only gonna pick up a couple, and that's gonna be like Wild Down Rage, Backslash, and the like. Now I'm under 100,000, but not by much. But that's all good. We won't be doing that quest. I'm not doing that quest yet. That'll be later in the thing. But there is another one up there. And now we talk to the gem man to start doing gem crafting. How gem crafting works is you put up things that will get you closer to a specific goal. So like everything I was doing was putting more so to agility. I want If I can, I want to upgrade the ether. And that should be fine. This one puts me at 87, 88. That puts me at 2. We'll do this one. And this is how I typically do it, but you can choose whoever you want for the shooter and to do this.
Alrighty, there we go. Nice one. To you, to me. Awesome. Alrighty, to me. Nice one. Alright, good job.
Oh. Unfortunately, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Because I was being a little more cautious with... I was trying to do... Well, if a gem hits 200%, it becomes a rank level 2 gem. Which would be nice to use. There is a small Easter egg I do wish to show. Character dialogue I want to show, and it's with Desiree, but I don't remember. I forget sometimes where they appear, and that quest we're also not doing. There's only one quest I'm planning on picking up while I'm still here.
Hello.
But Desiree, how's my looking? You didn't forget it. Oh, wait, am I still... Did I not get the... Oh. I guess I can finish that now. I do have enough blue chains. I forgot I didn't finish this quest. Oops! Let's get a little more XP. But the other quest, the only other quest I'm picking up is there's an old woman in... well, she has an older woman NPC model, but her son decided to travel to the head, and you have to find his effects for her because she knows he died. So that one I strikes a little chord for me, so I will do that one. But anything else is probably going to be done later, and this quest is also more prominent with the 2 characters I have. And it's like, what if I told you I broke it just to have a reason to talk to you? Please tell me you're kidding. Unfortunately, the dialogue doesn't appear, and I missed the ledge. The person in question spawns here up here during the day, so we'll be doing that. It's Cheryl. My son went missing years ago. He's gone. She found something of his that and knows he's gone. Aiming to reach the Biona's head. Find his effects. But also, She also says, be safe in your travels. Yeah, we're an RPG main character. I don't think we can be safe in our travels as much as you'd like us to. Seriously? Seriously? Come on. I'll pick up all these, things later. They're all generic quests.
This door, it was
Actually,
The way to
I'll
the
pick up the ones that are specifically for this area, because we're most likely gonna be forced to run into those enemies anyways.
Oh, hi.
Oh, it's gathering supplies.
Oh, hi.
Kneecap rocks. I only have one too, and I need 2 bright figs.
Oh, hi.
Broken pincers.
Oh, hi.
And smelling salts. I think this is what I was.
Hello.
Unfortunately, some of these quests don't appear until after we finish certain requirements in the cave, unfortunately, so we'll do that.
Don't trade.
Yeah,
Okay, let's keep our.
definitely.
But if armed traders need lampposts, we better be wary. Yeah, that's true. But that's also probably, know where we're to see where they're going and know they're going the right way. I would not fall down. You will most likely die upon impact on the ground. Now, granted, there is an achievement for that. I don't wish to make it right now. And we had the landmark Spring of Grief, but we also have an ether deposit right here. These can be used as extra things. And we have all these Crabbles, which all have exclamation points due to them having items, and not the potentially having broken pincers. And that, I believe, is actually their common drop. So beating them up is actually a good decision to do, and they're also level 8, and we're so close to level 13 that killing these guys will be it's actually a slightly good thing. But I'd mostly also doing this fight because it's literally been all cutscenes, and we're about to hit another cutscene after this. 1 broken pincer. Dang it! 2 broken pincers. Weird, this guy didn't spawn. If you're wondering what I'm looking for, there's typically a Crabble unique monster right here. It didn't spawn. Which is weird. Oh. Got some enemies with a new icon. That means sound. Meaning, if you run by them, they will aggro onto you anyways. If you keep your distance so that they don't hear you, or walk by them, they won't aggro you. So,
What the?
important thing to know.
Look at the emblem. They're
Traders from Colony 6.
No wonder it's been so long since the last.
Ryan.
They weren't made by no mech. It was probably the monsters that live here. Man, that's grim. I don't want to go like this.
They probably had families.
Maybe. But why'd you say that?
Oh,
Why did you say that they probably have families and children for Shulk?
shouldn't
I mean, yes, that is a potential thing, but
Oh,
why did you say that?
What's drawn from the Bionis is returned to the Bionis.
What's from the Bionis is returned to the Bionis. That is an interesting statement. So, proper burial in a what appears to be an ether pool.
If the monsters in here killed all these I'm wide awake, so I'll take.
Thanks, man.
We need to be on our best guard if we're to continue traveling.
Shulk, my turn.
Awake already?
Didn't sleep a wink.
Still feel like I've been through one of Vanguard's trails. Ooh.
Are we just food to them? Or
Why do you think the Mechon attacked? That is a very weird question to ask, Ryan.
Well, it's hard to believe that living things are just a source of energy for machines. There has to be another reason.
Mechon killed Fiora.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll never forgive them. I don't care what their reason is.
Is it hard? Are living beings just a food source for machines? That is a very weird
Monado
question.
showed me that Fiora was in
However,
danger,
just because they killed, it doesn't
I couldn't save
mean
her.
anything.
It's not your fault. Just because the Monado showed you some future, that don't. You did great. I couldn't have done that.
You fought them. But just because it shows you a future does not mean it's possible to always change the future.
Why you can use the Monado, I mean. Dixon told me.
Dixon told me why
You're a
it might be
survivor from the
possible for you to
Monado
use
expedition
the
team that
Monado.
went out 14 years ago.
You are a survivor from an expedition 14 years ago, which you did
Then
see,
Dixon found you and brought you
and the
back.
blizzard killed
That
his
sounds
parents.
right. I was pretty young.
Is that why you do it? Why you're always helping Dixon with his research?
Maybe. Part of me does see it as something to... But mainly, I want to work out if that's the real reason.
Work out the secret of the Monado.
I've got it.
Interesting.
You were chosen. by the Monado.
You were chosen by the Monado.
Don't you see? Not even that. I'll take the next watch.
Okay.
I'll try to get some rest.
Night, Ryan.
Oh, that is definitely not a dream. Where are we? And there appears to be someone standing there.
Do you wish to change it?
Do you wish to change it? What do you mean by it?
The future.
Ooh, we can change the future. How?
It is every man's desire to change the future. Is that not so?
Every
Even
man's
if
desire to
everything has
change the
been
future, and it appears we're at some place where we can see some giant horn.
The Monado is now in your hands. The Monado will grow with you.
The Monado will grow with you, huh?
If you can
How does
find
that
the
work?
true Monado,
Hang on.
the future is yours.
Find the true Monado. Dude, you're speaking gibberish.
True, Monado.
Shulk. Shulk.
Oh, a vision.
Ryan!
Ryan's being chased by arachnos. Oh no.
Shulk. Shulk.
Ooh. Ryan dies by an arachno. That does not sound pretty.
What are you playing at?
But this time we see it way earlier than it ends up happening. Okay, I'm gonna hit everything. Where are you? And as you can see, we can't go anywhere else. We're stuck in this fight. A director and arachno. Got a couple of those, along with a couple more workers.
We've almost got him.
I wasn't. Didn't have it lined up correctly. Dang.
Let's focus our efforts. Not a problem.
At this point, one backslash will finish that one off.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
Don't worry about it.
Really?
Looked like you were having a nightmare. Huh?
The true Monado.
What's with you?
Better get a move on. Oh. His eyes are now clouded. Oh, he's re-seen the vision again.
It wasn't a dream. What should I do?
Well, it doesn't mean the initial vision technically wasn't a dream. This was just to prove it wasn't a dream. However, that is going to be it for this part. Yeah, it was mostly cutscene and a small boss fight, but other than that, not much. Next time we will continue onwards into head deeper into Tetra Cave. So I'll see you all next time with more Xenoblade Chronicles. And I should say this now. Tomorrow I'm going to be changing things up on Saturdays. Animal Crossing will start being around 2:30 to 4:30, and I'll be holding a second stream where we will come back and do side quests that I have achieved by that point, which will include the obviously next parts, however far I've gotten into the next part. Because I'll be honest, the next major boss we have to fight is level 25. So I want to be about level 26 before we do any, at least up to the boss fight itself. The midway point of the boss to that boss, I want to be about level 18. And then for the major boss, I want to be at least level 26. So that we will be doing a little bit of leveling for that. Other than that, as I was saying, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time if you don't join me tomorrow with more Xenoblade on Monday. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!